We need to name the other one. I'm like, we have to name it Larry.
started yet? Can I sneak in? Have you started yet? Oh God. You know, I turned into an Uber tonight, and I had to wait a long time, so... Yeah, it's so convenient, isn't it? Yeah, no, but at least I told you I'd be late. You know, it could have been worse.
Anyone watching, anyone not watching, I'm really sorry about the delayed start, but here we are back live again with some amazing events for you guys. This one, of course, being North America Scrims for the first time, meeting with Meseeks Mobile Go, bringing you some amazing two-part series. This is week 1, day 2. FPP hardcore mode decides what team secures themselves these top spots and win some cash prize out of that $160 up for grabs. Of course, we got some fraggers in notice as well. We got to keep those eyes on fraggers. Last week, from what I remember, well, at least last week, I can't talk about last week. Sorry. God damn it. This is really throwing me off, and you guys have no idea. Thank you, Brownie. You're a lifesaver. So not last week, but last Thursday, we had day 1 of this weekly scrims, and we saw some amazing action. Team Supreme in those TPP games, 3 games, placed themselves 35 kills. 35 kills within 3 games. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. That happened. Game Changers secured themselves a 2nd position, 30 kills. So just between the top 2 teams, they had 2 chicken dinners and 65 kills in 3 matches. Yep. Ponder upon that as we look at the map right here. How does this look to you, Brownie? What does this playing path say to you?
Well, it's kind of, you know, if you're not a team that is hell-bent on going to military, this is a good playing path for you. You've got pretty much the entire map in play, like, other than military, Novo, like I said, so hoping teams give us the legendary Pachiki drop. Highly doubt that's going to happen, though. Another couple areas to keep an eye on. Milta has been pretty hot past couple Saturdays, as has the school apartments area, so let's see which areas give us the best action tonight, Voodoo.
I'm already looking at least 2 teams going down towards Lipovka. I'm looking at K19 with their regular split drop over there, and they're challenged by 007 Esports clan as well. So that's going to be an interesting fight off the drop on Mansion and on Lipovka. Yasnaya, again, we got 2 teams, Game Changers, and what's that? Team number 5. What is team number 5, sir? I think I know. Kingsman. There you go. Team number 5 is Kingsman. So I'm gonna switch to 007 Esports, fighting it off with K19 right here. K19 have just a solo Z-Knight right here, and he's gonna have to fight a 1v3. But he does have some kind of support in Ralphino all the way on the west side hill compound. He's gonna loot up, pick up a vehicle, and drive straight in for cover. But Z-Knight's gonna hold this 3-story all by himself, and he's gonna be careful. He's gonna have to be careful. There's no options.
And this point in the game, K19 has to be weighing risk versus reward. That's something that you really don't want to be doing early in match. You don't want to lose a member of your team, but at the same time, is it worth it? Do you have enough loot to make a push, to try to save your teammate? So it looks like K19 is going to try to get their boy back, but
That split
with
drop coming into play. Yeah. If they
clearly with
weren't,
the limited loot that they have, it's going to be
if they weren't
challenging.
split the way they were split, I'm pretty sure these guys would not have been looted up. K19, Skur, of course, coming up from the north side compound, looting up the compound by himself. I'm looking at Ralphino coming down as well. Zero's coming down. All of them looted a different compound and now are converging on 007 Esports. And it's not looking good because they're surrounded all around in all places. They've nowhere to go to, especially Silly. He's going to have to sit there forever.
Nowhere to go to, but you got to remember, Voodoo, these guys probably don't have much loot. Yeah, I mean, loot must be turned up, but having only looted a few houses each, maybe even just one house, out in these, random compounds in between Yasnaya and prison, they're not going to have much. So expect this to be a pretty close fight, even though one team is surrounding the other.
Ooh, good shots exchanged there. Ralphino, of course, he's played FPP before, you can tell. And a lot of other teams I know are strictly TPP teams, so FPP can be a little daunting right off the bat, but let's see how they play this, man. They already lost one. Quick knocks and thirst by Skur all the way back balcony. Now Ralphino's ready for the push. Skur's holding calm down all the way on the backside. And Calm's gonna just sit there in a corner and see as many thirsts as he can get, but K19 is pushing, all guns blazing, and down goes Calm as well. So that's 2 down. Silly is still sitting in that 2-story building, and he hasn't moved. Now that's something I really dislike seeing in a game, when the teammates are not helping, they're not doing anything, not a single shot popped, just sitting there.
Well,
that really costs
but
the
look
team.
what he's got. He's standing there.
I get it.
He's holding a pump shotgun.
I absolutely get it.
If he can stand there and not move, well, he might get one kill.
Oh my god. Nope, not anymore.
Yeah, he whiffed. It's over for him.
I didn't know he had a shotgun. I'm sorry, Silly. You're okay, buddy. That shotgun would have come in handy for that push with Calm, though. If he was there, that shotgun would have done some damage, bro. Oh, whoa! 1 down! Almost 2 down there. Silly's doing work. Another one coming down. Jump shot, missing. Missed it. Oh, no, Silly. Oh, he missed 2 back-to-back shotgun pumps right close, man. That could have been a nice play for Silly. Almost a 2-piece for sure. Golly.
Silly missed 3 critical shots there, but I'm not going to put that on him.
Not at all.
K19, having a teammate separated, which if K19 died there, I would be raising a lot of questions right now. First one would be the guy who landed there by himself. Like, did you not see a whole team coming with you? Like,
yep.
If you know a whole team's coming with you, you just break off. You let him have it. You get the hell out of there. But
right.
He didn't want to do that. It seemed like they got away with it this time. But
oh, beautiful
I think
shots.
A big factor there is having all of K19 pushing together up those stairs. So. Overall, good play for them, but it definitely could have gone the other way.
Oh, absolutely. But K19 definitely coming out on top of that. 007 Esports. Looks like they do have one more member alive away from the team. Maybe he will try to secure some placement points unless he's just dropped. Oh, yeah. It looks like he's alive and securing some points there. And 4MA go down. What? Damn, that was fast. That was a good push by Kingsman right there. Nope, that's not Kingsman. MSZ. I remember this too. I just can't. Tell me, Brownie. What's this team?
I got nothing.
Team number
MSZ. That seems that Monster Zebra.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So Monster Zebra wiping out 4MA with that challenged Lipovka drop. A good play, really. Like in the end, I saw knock hands with some fire. M7 shot 6x on 6x on M7 is not easy to handle. So. Controlling those shots, it was a beautiful sight to see for me.
I didn't get to switch my camera over to Lipovka in time, but I remember you and I talked about last week, how difficult it can be to fight in Lipovka with all the open space.
Yep.
So props to Monster Zebra for pulling off the straight 4-man contest. It's one thing that prison drop, having one guy land with the whole team. Maybe he did. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't know it was a whole team. But this, you know, I'd be much more confident if there was a team coming with. We have this big city. You know, we can kind of spread out and do our own thing, loot, and then looks like Monster Zebra just won the positioning battle and was able to get out of that fight with all 4 members alive.
That is indeed a beautiful position, unless the zone thinks otherwise, which it usually does in these events. Back at the east side bridge, it looks like Fortune... Hold on, I hear something. Oh, no, that's just me. Okay, Fortune Esports, it looks like they're pretty close to the gas station, but not quite. But other than that, there's another fight brewing up in gas station 2. Or not. Everyone's just keeps leaving. Who's Ordery? Why is he solo in his team?
Looks like we've got a random up here, Voodoo.
What is going on? Elementrix? Does he even play for Elementrix? Is he even registered for Elementrix? I don't know.
I think Leo was talking about that guy being a random that kept sneaking in.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Team 20 is pretty close to forever, and they popped the first shots. Didn't drop him down though. They're out in the open. They shouldn't have done that. Mad Dog should not have popped those shots. He's out in the open, no cover, 1 rock for cover, and he decides to lay those shots down and gets exactly what was coming. That's not a good play for team number 8 right there. Now losing 2 members early game within the first 10 minutes of the game. They're gonna have to be really careful with this 2-man team. And on the flip side, team number 20 looks like they are getting pushed in by Fortune Esports pretty soon as well. Right now, controlling that hill angle is Fortune the 1. Here comes the rest of the team as well.
You know, while you were saying that, I would have mentioned Wolig, the last member of Team 20, was driving in, and he drove right in between the Fortune and their 4-vehicle rotation up towards that hill. They kind of got eye of where he was going, heard the shots, and now Fortune's positioning themselves up on that hill. If they can pull off an entry knock, expect them to full 4-man slam that compound.
Yep. Absolutely right. Now, Fortune Esports, quite smartly, they don't want to push this. They know that there's people there. They just don't know how many or how well spread they are or what team is it. So they're just assessing assessing the threat, seeing what they're fighting against. And if the zone does push them out of this position, they're probably gonna position themselves across that compound and try to prevent team number 20 from moving out of that compound and just hold them in. Looks like the one's ready to drop a couple of shots though.
You mentioned seeing who they're fighting against. You know, that was something I always tried to do, or at least have a teammate try to do. If we heard shots, we need to be paying attention to that kill feed. You need to know your gun noises for starters, but you need to be able to, you know, look at the kill feed and match gun noises to guns being used in the kill feed. So, you know, that's definitely a big part, because if you can do that, you can be like, oh, that team's really good. I'm gonna go the other way, or they might be, you know, not so good team. You're like, hey, we need some points. Let's go that way. So being able to, you know, listen and figure out by the gun noise and the kill feed who's fighting who.
Yeah.
It's a really big skill to have.
Yeah, because Fortune Esports pushed up right as team number 20 took out Mad Dog from team number 8. And they heard those shots. They stopped on the hill, and now they're trying to make sure, okay, who was the team? We saw a couple of knocks on kill feed, but we're not exactly sure. So they stop, they assess the situation and decide whether they want to pull back. And looks like they did pull back, regrouped on the other side, where apparently they found Odery, the solo. That's fun. Anyway, K19 looks like they moved from Lipovka, move all the way to prison, but Zero on a white flank, top of prison. Drop some shots down and another few shots. Double knocks. No, he will confirm that kill though. Jay-Z is not looking good. He's lit up, but he's got some cover coming from behind as well. Zero got to be careful. He will be in a 1v3 pretty soon.
You know, as you're following that Team 20 pushing the 2-man and wiping out Team 8.
Oh, wow.
Lots of throwables used, so
that's beautiful.
GG's for Team 20 pulling off that push there.
That's always beautiful to see when people use their utilities right, when they use their throwables right. It's like, you have them, you pick them up, why not use them?
Yep. I mean, you and I have talked extensively about how they should be used in, you know, a defensive situation, holding back a push, but Team 20 just showed us how How you
How
use them
aggressive pushes work.
yeah, exactly. First few Molotovs kind of missed, but they just kept peppering it, and eventually Nade got the entry knock, and they were able to push and take out the last member.
So I don't understand this push by K19 here. They pushed up, then Skur just decided to fall back, and it looks like he's trying to get some eyes behind him, but I would really focus on this fight and try to take it down. They know they have one down already. I mean, ooh, good nade there by Poyo. Just about misses Z-Knight. Should have been down, but I feel like that Rock Ridge actually gave him some cover. Not that one, though. Zero's going to go down just as he goes into that UAZ to move. Z-Knight's going to come around, drop some shots on JZ. Jiraiya almost taken down by a Skur on a distance. That flank really, really coming in handy right now.
Yeah, that was a masterful job by Skur deterring that push right there. Now, Z-Knight needs to get the res, and Skur needs to keep his position. Doesn't look like what's going to happen, though.
Oh, so no. Jiraiya with that spray on the smoke, man. So lucky.
That's a big error.
Still holding. Shots up. What?
Oh, my God.
Why are you running in, guys? I feel like this is where, like, it shows what teams play FPP and what don't. Oh, no, down goes K19.
Not even that, Voodoo. Skur, you could see he had a knock, almost 2 knocks, holding that position.
Yeah.
I have no idea why his teammate didn't go for the res. Skur giving up that position literally gave the one member, who was it? I think it was Jiraiya, the free push.
Yeah.
And it just
get 2 back-to-back knocks over there.
So, like,
I believe you.
When they look back on that match, it's going to be who told Skur to move, or why did Skur move? Because
Skur had
he
to
had
move.
the angle.
Like, from what I can tell from that fight, I believe Z-Knight was like 50% held. But I see your
He
point.
was,
he should have been the one who goes for the pickup. And Skur has already a great angle. He's got the distance as well. They can't throw utilities at him. He would hold that angle with his life, and he would. He already got almost 2 knocks.
It's proven that it's proven that he was capable of doing that. So that's super unfortunate play, and Team 15 is going to be.
That's absolutely something they're going to be talking about after this game.
Yeah.
All right, looking back on team number 5 real quick. King's Men's have secured themselves a nice little sweet compound just about southwest of Yasnaya. And right now getting single tapped by Team Supreme. Team Supreme, of course, won that TPP match on Thursday, the 3-game series on Thursday. And they came out on top with 35 kills to their names. See how they play this FPP game. They have the strategies from what I can tell. There's 2 on the hill, 2 in the hard cover inside the compound. Almost looking at literally every side that they might just get pushed on. So they have the strategy that they should be playing with. Nice little split to see. They're going to regroup and probably try to move as soon as the zone pushes whatever way it's deciding to push. But so far, Supreme's been holding it down pretty good as well.
This area by Supreme is about to get really hot. We got, what is this?
Team 23 coming into play as well?
Team 5, Supreme's Team 16, Team 23, all kind of starting to congregate in that area.
Yep.
That area,
it's good to fight
with that many teams in there, it is incredibly hard to move through. And often, I've seen that end up as a end zone so many times. And, once people are in those locations, it's just a bloodbath. So, Bad Gur has a pretty good angle there if they wanted to use that to push Team 5, but his teammates seem to be congregating at the gas station. Not quite sure what the thinking is there, because Edgar, A, has a better spot, and B, has more potential to get right into.
It looks
Maybe he's just scouting. I don't know, but
it looks like Badger is scouting because he's looking at Team 16's Lin as well, who's moving around. So it looks like they just want to let Team 5 and Team 16 just keep knocking each other a couple of times before they even let their position known. Right now, scouting ahead of time and trying to find every angle, every nook and cranny that they got to be careful about.
Here's a good play for you, Voodoo. So what if they want to push Team 5? Badger on that hill right there. Leverboy and J-Boy need to get to that little compound directly north across the street of where Team 5 is.
Yep.
If they can get an entry knock, they have a 2-on-2 push on 2 sides, obviously, and then they can't really run away across the street to the east or south because Team 16 rather, is going to be looking right at him and won't let them move. So, you know, if they want to get that push, they got to do it, you know, in that 2v2 way. Otherwise, they could just slip out back north, and it'll be a wasted opportunity.
Okay. Sorry, I was yawning. So for now, it does seem like they should. Team number 23 should be trying to move in, but I still wouldn't pop a shot until I'm close enough with my team, or until Team 16 gets a knock. You got to make sure that Team 16 doesn't knock and push it as well, because now you have a three-way squad fight, and that can go either way. It doesn't even matter who has got the cover in that close range. So if they do decide to push, they're gonna have to make sure that Team 16 is not pushing at the same time, but at the same time, like Team 5, Kingsmen do have solid cover. Team 23 coming in will have a fight on their hand too. So far, just holding and getting as much information as they can seems like a good idea, but there's like TNO getting caught everywhere. What just happened to TNO? It looks like team number 4 was able to drop like back-to-back knocks on team number 10, and 3 of them are just dead right off the bat. And the last one's getting pushed hard. Down he goes. He got hunted. That was wrong.
Not really sure what happened there, but
Bolty hunted him down.
Team 4 taking the aggressive approach. It looks like it worked.
It sure did. So Team 5 already has a knock on it. This is probably going to be interesting to see what happens here now. We're looking at some movement from both the teams, essentially. Team 23 decides to just keep pushing away from there, get that better zone, get that next zone. Team 5 is already in the zone, so they don't want to fight this. I would say it's a smart move. They did have that upper hand for quite a while, though. Quite a while, but I mean, showing some really, really good restraint over there. I would have shot like 13 times already. Got my whole team in trouble. Team 4 again, so lucky. Everyone just keeps rotating into them, and they get those knocks, dude. They are hitting those shots. Bolty again preventing that team from coming closer. Backer is going to have to stop. Loverboy gets dropped as well. 3 down in quick succession for Team 23. And Russell's going to push this. Game Changers know that's 3 down, that there's nothing stopping them anymore. Yeah, just make sure, though. Just make sure, Russell. And Team 20 coming into play right about now. They're going to be driving it through the same ditches and comp.
Uh-oh.
Badger. Oh, man. Badger in a tough situation right there.
Team 20 just opened themselves up completely to Team 4. Maybe they didn't realize what was going on, but that could have been bad.
That could have been bad, but right now it turned out really bad for Team 23, because just trying to get away from Team 4, Team 20 had to stop right on him, and it's a 3v4 easy kill for Team 20, and that is definitely going to be it for Team 23 for game number 1. Good play for skills of mine, but yeah, all that restraint, they didn't even get to shoot. I feel bad.
I'm not even really sure what they were doing outside of that. I mean, they had one guy in the compound, but like, unless they have the vehicle right next to them, I really don't understand the point of that push out in the open. You know, that hill where Game Changers and that little compound are so commonly occupied, and there's really, even if you're driving across that point, there's no cover for you. So if there's a team up there, they're going to blow your car up. So just go near that area in general.
There's a flank from Jimmy, one down. That was a beautiful flank, a very risky flank, but he's across the road and not overextending it either. So he's got some safety over there. Ooh, how did those not hit? He moves it, but Team 4 is pushing this. Team 4 is pushing this. Jimmy with that flank really proven to be crucial. Close range shots. Bolty and Russell coming from behind. They pinched them perfectly, bro. Look at that push. There's nothing you're doing here. That is it. What a play by Game Changers right there, man. That was definitely a game changer. Had to.
Game Changers just picked up, looks to be, what, 7 kills in the past 2 minutes with the previous 2 fights. So they're going to be on a roll here. Let's keep an eye on. They've got 9 kills total so far. So, and, you know, there's still 9 teams, 8 more teams up, including them, not including them. So they've got the opportunity to put up a very high kill game here. Definitely not a team I was expecting to be on top of the leaderboard. So let's pay attention to them. I mean,
Still, let's do. I'm
I
looking
guess
at.
I should revise that statement. They were in second place on Tuesday, but I guess based on games that you and I have watched in previous Saturdays, is definitely a strong showing for them so far.
Yeah, but then it does come back to the point where a lot of these teams are not that familiar with with FPP gameplay, and coming straight out of a TPP game into an FPP game, that's a hard switch. I'm glad it's not the same day at least. But game changers, like you said, they've been here before and they know what kind of teams play this, and they kind of know what goes down and how to approach that, and they've definitely shown that this game. They've been working a lot on their play, bro. And
Yeah,
it
Russell
shows.
and them have been around for a long time. I know
Absolutely.
Russell in particular has been with that team for a long time. They've been working hard, so props to them. Looks like they're definitely making some improvements.
Ooh, Meseeks and Execution in action right now. It's a 3v4. It's going to be interesting for sure. Execution has a beautiful, beautiful split already. Now, while Meseeks has a great hard cover for them, they don't have as many angles. Just on that ridge by Alpha Wolf and Nyx and Nublet, they can literally just work that ridge as much as they want all day long. But
I
with
hate
Killjoy
those
on top.
with a fiery passion.
Yeah.
Like, there is absolutely... You're sitting ducks, and I think Meseeks is going to find out pretty quickly why you should never occupy that compound for more than 30 seconds.
No, Lux is laying down in there. Oh no, thought he's down and thirsted. Batman's been down. Lux dropping a couple of shots in, not hitting much. I'm gonna go back in. Nyx pushing it. Nyx with the spray, and Nyx will get it as well. Good play by Execution. That's exactly what we were talking about before that. Like, that compound, yeah, you have cover, but that compound, I can't even call it a defensive compound at this point.
No, absolutely not. You take that compound to scout down where the team 16's at right now. Like, you don't sit in that compound. You're sitting duck. I'd rather be, you know, behind a car fortress around a couple rocks. Like, that compound just ain't it.
Team Supreme just single tapping some knocks over there on team number 4 as well. Looks like they will get the pickup. They're right close to each other. Bolty getting that pickup right now. Yep, they do indeed. But they're just on the edge of zone. And, oh, well, they do have a vehicle. They can still rotate. But it's an open zone, more or less. Another one down. This time it's going to be Uncoops to go down.
Supreme just has to not be stupid here. They have a incredible position.
They're probably one of the only good defensive compounds in the zone right now.
Yeah, it's like center zone. Literally, all they need to do is just not get entry knocked.
Oh my
If
god.
they get entry knocked,
look at Artemis. Over. Look at Artemis, dude. He is getting lit up from every angle on that tree. I don't know how this boy's alive. I think those shots from Zebra team really helped him, because Kingsmen were really on him this whole time. Now they have to come back to zone. They're gonna be on a... I think they're gonna be the ones who are handicapped. They're right on the edge of the blue zone. They're gonna be rotating into a lot of teams. We still have 8 teams. Well, not counting them. 7 teams alive, and that's some good shots from Artemis. Scar will pop Zon down.
Execution just got major zone blessed, and Supreme, that's some incredibly tough luck. You know, if the zone continues to center up, it's going to be on the side of a hill with not much cover. There's too many teams to fit in that area, so brace for some carnage, Voodoo.
I know, right? Supreme has a really good spot, but like the only downfall of that spot is where Fortune Gaming is at. If they come down from that hill, well, if they survive it, they come down from that hill, they will have some good eyes on Supreme, and they are edge of zone too. I don't know, man. This can go down in anyone's favor. We still have Execution with a full squad chasing down everyone, and Fortune Esports looks like the next on the list. Ooh, team number 4 coming from behind Fortune Esports. Man, this is going down. This is going down right now. Watch. And those are the shots. Beam will go down. Brar just barely surviving that. And the nade to finish it. What a nade. What a nade by Ghost. Escape is down as well, though. Ghost is the last one alive right now. Getting single tapped by team... What is that team? Team number 21. All the way in School Apartments. And that is it. Down and out goes Fortune Esports. Not like that. Oh my god.
What a nade.
Killjoy with a nade kill for a wipe. Nicely done.
There's our first evidence of what I just talked about. all these teams have to cram into the side of a hill with no cover. Fortune, unfortunately is the first of many teams to about to fall due to the lack of cover.
Execution just setting themselves up so well right now, guys. They're gonna be doing a lot of damage in this zone. Now they might not have the best defensive compound, but with this many teams trying to come in, it's only a matter of them shooting at them all. That's it. Team 15 and Team 19 right now engaging close range. Coops with some shots on Jiraiya. Will he get him? Coops getting lit up from behind as well. Comes up on Jiraiya. Almost dropped him. Will drop him. But Coops gets taken out right after as well by team number 15. Boyo, the last one alive from what I can tell. And yes, he was. And down and out he goes as well. Trix is still alive for team number 19. Trying to get closer to Faker to get that pickup going. Won't get it. But the last one alive now. And just like that, man, things change so fast. Looks like Execution is pushing up on Kingsman as well. One down. Will it run it over? No, it didn't. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Let's go. Let's go, Killjoy.
Clip it, my hero.
Please clip it.
As I was saying earlier, Execution got zone blast. Well, looks like
Supreme
that's
did.
not happening anymore because Supreme just got incredibly lucky to keep that little wall in the compound. Literally any piece of hard cover. They got more than the entire rest of the map combined. So Execution does have the high ground, but we'll see what happens. If the zone now shifts, in front of that compound, it's pretty much Execution's ball game because Supreme, there's going to be no chance in hell that they can, run out past that wall and not get absolutely obliterated by Execution. So
I feel like
while we talk about, oh look, Supreme's going to have this great hard cover, we also got to be like, they better have a vehicle or some kind of plan B.
Shots exchanged between the two teams as we speak, and they get a knock on Lin. Lin is down, almost touched it there, but somehow surviving those shots. More shots on Dhruvan this time. Killjoy goes down on top. THL coming into play. Midnight gets Nyx and Killjoy down. Double knock, a triple knock. Alpha Wolf is down as well. Nublet, the last one up.
God.
Midnight about to wipe this. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That went like millimeters away from that level 3 helmet. He almost had that wipe on him. Good game right there, Midnight. Oh my god. Was his name Midnight? I don't even care.
Yeah, it was.
Oh
and that's
God.
tragic. If only Supreme paid attention to the kill feed, they would know that Execution had 3 men knocked. Oh my gosh, that was so close to being disaster for Execution.
Talk about being zone blasted.
Nor Team 19 have any idea that just happened. So, or maybe they do and they just decide not to push. I don't know.
You should not have done that, my boy. He just smoked his UAZ. He's solo, the only person in zone, and now both the teams knows where that person is.
Hey guys, I'm over here.
You should not have done that. You have a ridge. Use the ridge. Just lay prone. Let these two teams fight it out. You know you're the solo. Like, you know it.
That's
I find him very, very lucky that he's not being spotted, as Execution and Supreme keep engaging each other. They are so busy with each other. They don't even care to look at how many people are alive at this point. Oh, there you go. Killjoy. Thank you. And down and out goes Trix as well. He just marked them, and you're like, his teammates probably asked, where was that guy? He just marked them. Oh, right here. He was just chilling.
And then Execution swoops in to take their spot.
What a great spot. That was a great push by Execution for sure. Like that high ground, and I've seen even after that zone pushed away from them, they weren't panicked and they weren't trying to get that zone early. Like they know that there is about 25 to 30 people alive right now, and they want to make sure that their whole team's alive at the end, and it looks like that is the case. Lin, not a great push. Close range. Wolf is about to take him down. MG3 and does take him down indeed. Dhruvan will have to come up on Charles as well, and they're going to be lit up as they come out of the blue zone, if they even make it out of the blue zone. But it looks like Execution pretty easily will be securing this first game. Dhruvan gets caught as well. That is it for game number 1, Execution. Oh my god, 14 kills for the team, 5 apiece for Nyx and Nublet. I'm going to go to their Discord server, and I'm going to talk a little bit of shit. because it's fun, but it's friendly fun. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that right now because we have game number 2 to talk about. But before that, Supreme, last week's, or rather last Thursday's winner. They played really good TPP games, and from what I've seen so far, they've played really smart FPP games as well. And they did secure themselves a good 7 kills. It's a good start for the team, but let's see how they perform further up. We got team number 19, if I'm not mistaken, in slot number, or rather in third position. Nobody's Heroes. Nobody's Heroes? No, that can't be it.
That's not third position.
There you go. Underrated B. My bad, sir. My bad, sir. That's
Great State of New Hampshire
underrated
came in
B.
11th place.
Okay, so underrated B securing themselves a third spot. Oh man, that was some intense games, man. I'm looking for that other team that we were following for the most part. They did grab themselves some back-to-back kills, right? What was that team?
We were looking at Game Changers. We were
There
looking
you
at
go,
K19.
Game Changers. Game Changers, yep, indeed. It was Game Changers securing themselves a 5th position. I think they got caught out in the open as well. That zone was a killer, man. That zone was brutal final zone right there.
It certainly was.
I mean, the moment we saw it go up that potato hill, we were like, yeah, this is where the zone's ending.
Yeah, that's
Let's
gonna
be honest.
That's gonna be a rough time. You know, like I said, too much in terms of teams, not enough in terms of cover, open hillside, not good. You know, you saw what happened with Execution landing the perfect nade
Oh my god, that was
wiped everyone
beautiful
out.
if I've ever seen one.
Couple of the other plays from the match. What I'm going to go back to is the player from K19. Now that K19 has shown us week after week that they're capable of winning games. If they hadn't made that simple mistake of sending, one guy to res over the other, that game could have been completely different.
Absolutely.
So, it's the little things, VooDoo.
It is the little things indeed. And speaking of little things, I just got to do a little thing, make the room, and be right back as I set up game number 2 for tonight. It's going to be a Miramar FPP hardcore match. Do not go anywhere, as we will be right back with game number 2 as well. All right. That was some sick game number 1, man. That's how you start shit over here. Can't wait for some more action over here. We almost witnessed a squad wipe, some OP squad wipe on execution right there, man. I mean, as much as I love execution, my boys right there, that squad wipe would have been special. And even if they do see it on stream, they're gonna know what I'm talking about. They're gonna agree with me. Watch. That was a special game right there. Almost a squad wipe, dude. I don't know how he missed that M24 headshot, bro.
Are you talking about the guy that almost
Yes.
1v4'd?
Yes.
You know, the other thing about that fight is the solo that kind of drove right past it. Like, imagine if that guy comes in and just runs the last guy over.
Right.
He didn't want any part of it, but he could have just come in and ran everybody over, either for thirst or a knock. Like, you know, that would have been. Oh my God, that would have been.
I would have still taken that any day. Hell yeah, that would have been a really good play as well. But oh man, so close. But execution with some amazing plays. Of course, do get zone blessed every now and then, but it was mostly in favor of Team Supreme. But execution just using that high ground to perfection for that win. Of course, looking at some top fraggers from last team though. Like let's just talk about teams. Team Supreme, I already said 35 kills Thursday. Game Changers were second position with 30 kills on Thursday, and Execution were third position with 17 kills for those 3 TPP matches. So between the top 3 teams, we have what, 65 and 17, close to about 82 kills between 3 teams. That's a lot of kills. Oh my God! And of course, for top fraggers, we had. Well, actually, Lin was one of the top fraggers. Team Supreme's very own Lin, 17 frags on Thursday. Supreme's Charles scoring himself another 11. So 2 top fraggers from last Thursday were from the top team for last week, or rather for last Thursday.
Super surprising to not see K19 on that frag list from Thursday, and obviously we know what happened to them in the first match, so expect them to try to bounce back this match.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They had a really good start to it, but I don't know. I mean, we kind of know that prison. I think that prison play was what really messed them up. Really, I mean, they were doing so good the whole way through, the whole game through so far, but that one slip and that's it.
Well, I mean, they had a couple questionable decisions early on too, with the member of their team either, you know, not breaking off or maybe just not paying attention to see the entire team landing with them. You know, that very well could have gone the other way. So they got lucky there, and then just a careless res decision, giving up the cover. It's just that's what did it.
Absolutely, man. And Z-Knight, I mean, that play almost was successful. Skur almost had that play all drawn up, but Z-Knight had to just move back. I don't know whose call it was. I don't know who the IGL is. And I really do believe that Z-Knight should have been... I know Z-Knight is the IGL from what I remember, but I really believe him being the IGL should have been the one to make the call. Nah, dude, you have that angle. You already got the knocks. You already getting those hits. Keep that angle, just hold them, and I'll get the pickup. That should have been the case.
If we were doing interviews, that'd be the first question I asked.
Right. That's for sure. Oh, man. But that was, hey, regardless of any of that, that was some good plays. We had 4v4 fights. We had some really good 3v fights. We were looking at skills. Team number 5 was Kingsman, and another team, Team 20. There you go. We were looking at these 3 teams trying to find a way to push the other, but they just couldn't. And all these teams had to break up in the end as well. So those were some good fights. We saw team number 4 being blessed with literally every team rotating. They just stood at their position, and 1 team, 2 team, 3 team. Okay, we'll take it. They dropped like 7 or 8 kills like at the same place they were without even trying to look for people. That was amazing.
I don't know if it was a combination of luck or whatever, but like I was talking about during the game, unfortunate decision for the team to try to contest them at that little hill with the compound right below it. Like I said during the game, I don't know what would possess them to go up to that hill like that. At least send one scout before sending a bunch of people out in the open, because that hill is occupied
Always.
9 times out of 10.
Always, yep.
So, they paid the price. They got a bunch of free kills from that, and then obviously seeing the team that tried to pull up on the last man that did actually stay in the compound. They almost got knocks on him as soon as they pulled up, but they were able to push up and get the last 3 kills on him. So,
yep.
Excellent play by Game Changers. I mean, definitely blessed by some questionable decision making, but they made the most of it, and that's all
Absolutely.
that matters.
And that final push in Team 20, that was textbook to the core. We saw one of the members taking that wide flank across the road, gets the first knock, and lets all 3 of his teammates come around. Brar come in and join in Jimmy on the flank. Then Russell and Bolty decide to wrap all the way around and come up on the opposite side, essentially pinching the team between that 2-2 split. That was just about a textbook push as you can ask for. So if anyone is a coach and IGL and they want to teach their team how to be an aggressive pusher and how to be a smart pusher, watch that clip. That was perfect. We're gonna clip it and we're gonna post it. That was a really good push.
Did anybody clip the run over play?
Oh wow, that was I don't know if it was Nyx or Nublet, but it was one of the execution guys who ran over them with a buggy nonetheless. I've tried running people over with a UAZ, all kind of 4-wheelers. They don't go down, man. They just jump. And get thrown away in a distance. PUBG does not like me.
Well, PUBG kind of nerfed vehicle running over a while back, if I remember correctly, and that really irritated me because that was always one of the most fun parts of the game. But,
right.
I don't know if they've changed it since the last time I, was faithfully playing it, but
yeah, and
anytime that we get to see that, especially in a competitive setting, it's always exciting.
Yep. I mean, with this change, it seems like they didn't just nerf the damage on the vehicle or getting run over by the vehicle. It looks like they increased the damage. They buffed it for your teammates. So now, if I just touch the car, I'm down. I'm like, wait, what? I don't get it. Like, I can run over people and they can be alive, and then my teammates just come close to me and just touch me and I'm dead. I'm knocked. I don't get this game, man. I don't get this game.
PUBG to screw something up,
And it's like if you give that feedback, I'm not gonna talk shit. Nope, not today, Voodoo. Get back on your streaming and talk as much shit as you want. Not here, not the place, all the time. The time is for a Miramar FPP hardcore match right now. Just waiting for some teams to hop on in and just making sure with the staff that we have everyone in their slots before we start this game up. We have about 3 or 4 minutes before the hard start, so yeah, you have about enough time. Yeah, do you think, Brownie, that these viewers have enough time to click on a Linktree link and go through different socials and drop that follow and sub?
They should have been done that.
I know, but if they haven't done that yet,
I'm gonna go delete your PUBG account. So go do that.
If they haven't done that yet, they still have at least 3 minutes before the hard start. So make sure you guys head on over to that, follow that Linktree channel, and it's going to show you the link to our website. It's going to take you to our links to Instagram, Facebook, to Twitter, YouTube, Trovo, Twitch, you name it, we're everywhere. We're literally everywhere. So all you got to do is click on the links, drop that follow, show some love and support, join the Discord channel, all the fun in there. And of course,
go into the giveaway.
What about the giveaway? That is a very, very good question. What is going on with the giveaway? I'm gonna have to ask our giveaway expert right there in the Discord chat.
It looks like, according to the bot Trovo, we're giving away headphones on YouTube. If you comment OSO, you get to watch the video. You get a chance to win.
What are those? The Cloud Mix headsets? Tell me it's the Cloud Mix headsets.
It's not specific.
I
don't know.
Man, okay, so if you get...
I know, as you click the link, you watch the video, you comment OSO, you're entered to winning some headphones.
Who's not doing that? Free headphones, take it. And if it's the Cloud Mix, if it's the one that I'm thinking, they are fire. They got like the longest battery life you can ever think of, dude. I charge mine like once in every 2 or 3 days. I'm not even lying about it.
Well, you know, the
It's
best part about the Cloud Mix is that you can use it, you know, wireless or wired.
exactly, dude. That is
Versatility is key.
Yep. Yes, sir. So, how would that work? I mean, why is that so good? Well, because your Bluetooth gives you a huge battery life, and then if it dies, all you got to do is plug that aux cable, and you're good to go. Wired headphones. Boom. Perfect thing, man. And if you're not entering the giveaway, it's okay. I'll enter it and I'll win it. Shit. Yeah, you want a Cloud Mix headset, Brownie?
Do I want a Cloud Mix headset?
Yes.
A Cloud Mix headset? Of course. Why wouldn't I want a Cloud Mix headset?
I don't know. You're not entering the giveaway, so you tell me that.
Oh wow.
That turned really fast, huh? That turned around really fast.
That was toxic.
1 minute to hard start. 1 minute to hard start. Boys and girls, let's get in. It's only game number 2. You don't have to go to sleep right now. And it's Miramar.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be the reason. A lot of people hate Miramar, even though it's the best map in the game. And then you add FPP hardcore mode, they just poop their pants and they're like, nope, I must sleep. I'm gonna go play TDM or something. Nope. Come on, boys and girls. This is where it's at, though. And if you don't believe me, if you don't want to play and you don't believe me, all you gotta do is sit in that viewer seat and watch that action unfold, because once you see it, you're gonna believe me right after. You're gonna be like, oh shit, we could have been in there, man. That is fire. Should have been playing that. I feel like that every day I cast. I should have been playing that, but then again, I'm not good at it. I'm good at... I was about to say I'm good at casting, but that would be toxic too, so let's not say that.
You know, that's accurate, but if you were going to say I'm good at sniping, I would have cut you off, but...
Damn. Hey, you want to go 1v1 snipe right after we end the stream?
Bro, TDM sniping isn't it? That's just fake.
No, we'll 1v1, we'll drop boot camp and do snipers only. We got advanced cards. No excuses, Brownie.
Man. Baby?
Oh man, this is gonna turn up so fast, you guys don't even know. All right, looking for the last few teams who are not in their slots yet. Hopefully they will be soon.
Come on, teams, get your crap together.
Oh man. Check the settings. Slayer Pat, I know what the settings are. It's a FPP hardcore mode. So what hardcore mode means is that you have no sound visualizations on your minimap. So if there's footsteps or gunshots, you won't see it on the minimap. You have to rely on your headphones, and that's why we've given away some amazing Cloud Mix headsets. Do it! And then we have no auto open doors, so you have to manually open and close them behind yourself. There's no auto pickup, so as you run over the guns, you can't set how many ammo or what you want. You have to pick it up manually as well. There's no aim assist. If you don't know what an aim assist is, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do about it. It's an aim assist. That's what it is. And then there's no flare guns. So those are basically the common hardcore mode rules you'd find anywhere. I'm sorry if you weren't aware, these are hardcore FPP, but I made a point of making sure that everyone was aware that these are going to be hardcore FPP mode scrims, and shit's not going to be easy. We take you from wall peeking, we take you from third party perspective straight into some hardcore battle royale, like it's supposed to be fought.
Get ready to see Miramar, you know.
Oof.
Definitely a test of IGL, brain power, sniper ability. We get a lot of factors in play here. So, like I said, K19 needs a bounce back match. Let's see if Execution, Game Changers, Supreme, teams like that are able to repeat and get another top 5 finish.
North Hampshire, the great state of North Hampshire, didn't quite do that well that game. They're going to be on their road to redemption as well. 4MA got taken down early as well. Yep, go ahead.
Great state of New Hampshire, one of the the great Duke Cummings, top 3 picks for HyperX Season 2.
Yep.
You know, didn't quite live up to the hype, but come on, let's be honest. We know they've got it in them.
Oh, they absolutely do. They definitely do got it in them. We've seen that time and again, and it in a battle royale mode, dude. It's just a matter of time. Like you cannot let the pedal off the gas at any point in that match, because you do that, you did. And we've seen that before. I think it was 4MA. No, it was Game Changers who was having a great first match, and then they just run into team number 15, just holding a compound, get taken out one after another, and the last two weren't really able to do much after that. So they just got to be careful. It's a test, as Brownie did say. It's a test of resilience, patience, teamwork, you name it. You can find everything in this Miramar match. Some early drops, as I see a beautiful plane path to begin with. I'm sorry I didn't even say that. Almost straight down the center. It's missing a lot of that. I guess a lot of accessibility over on the east side. But I do feel like we have enough compounds, enough loot to share around between these 16 teams right here. We have Game Changers dropping all the way up top by the Oasis, close to La Cobreria. K19 will float their way into Ruins and the compounds around it with their split drop. Looking at Meseeks trying to drop in between La Cobreria and Water Treatment, trying to get that split drop compound going for themselves. Maybe even look for a vehicle and keep going further east. Depending on the plane path, they won't have a lot of challenge in their way. No one, from what I can see, dropped in Hacienda or in San Martin. Team number 19, however, looks like they want to take that hill compound south of San Martin, get that overwatch position. And they're going to be able to go down and loot up as well. They got plenty of time and no one to challenge that. Further down south, some more bunched up drops right there. It looks like 3 teams in Waldemar. This is going to be interesting. Okay, Supremes right here. They are accompanied by TNO. And further down on the east side, we have 007 Esports. This is going to be an early, intense little battle right here.
You know, you and I just mentioned how improbable it would be, or improbable, whatever, for teams to go towards Los Leones given the kind of western plane path. 5 teams went over there. 5.
That's beautiful. What do you mean? Underrated. Looks like they're gonna fall. They're gonna pull back, and looks like Execution's pulling. I don't know what that is. Like that's not. Oh, okay. Killjoy. I see you, bro. Like Execution's pulling back, but they weren't. Killjoy saw Underrated drop in there, turns around, gets that quick little knock in thirst, and then he's gonna keep moving into Los Leones. They do have Fortune Esports on the south side of Los Leones and great state of New Hampshire coming up on the north side, so they do got to be careful. I'm looking at Kenobi right now, right across the street. He might have some angles on, but it doesn't look like, the way he's running, it doesn't look like he's even aware of their presence at this point. He's just running. I don't know. He's got to be careful. He's isolated away from his team. If they spot him, he's dead. No one's coming to save him. Looks like he heard me. He's gonna fall back now. And Execution is going to take over Los Leones, of course, sharing it with Fortune Esports somewhat. I'm going to go back to Waldemar with the 3 teams drop right here.
Isn't it funny whenever that happens, when it seems like they've heard what the caster just said?
Almost on time and point. Ooh, some really good shots over there from TNO. Close range, Druin will take down Malik. Will thirst him as well. And TNO Rish almost taking down Lin. Lin just about misses Rish right there, but Druin, runs into a molly. He's right across, bro. He's right across, just laying down. And the nade! Oh my god. This is going crazy right now. TNO Rish up close and personal with Supreme right now, getting 2 very crucial knocks and a thirst out of there. Druin looks like he's getting picked up right now by Len. He does indeed get picked up. Rish with some pre-fires there. Doesn't have a lot of health there. Opens the door, comes in on Druin. Will get that leg just about barely.
Look at Rish go here. super impressive given the low health. Is that only one player up? We got a couple players up.
I don't know why Charles is not
SXC.
helping the team. Charles is way out back, not doing anything. I think he's just disconnected at this point. And down goes Druin. Yeah, I think it's just
making any
disconnected.
shotgun excuses at this point. He's either AFK or just not wanting to contribute. That's sad.
Yeah, they were having some really intense fights right there. Rish was almost down, and they might have been able to save at least 3 members, if not all 4 of them. But it looks like it's down to Len to carry the team at this point, with Charles not moving, not doing things. Oh, he is moving. What? Why are you sitting there, Charles? No. Okay, that just broke my heart. I was gonna give him the benefit of doubt over there, but that just straight up broke my heart, bro. Oh my god. Damn, GB with some amazing gifted subs over there. Yo, appreciate it, big man. I know. I usually don't, but hey. We'll talk about it after in the meeting. Right now, however, we're going to be focusing on Supreme and TNO trying to fight it out. Lin backed out just enough, but Lin's not out of harm's way, not giving away the position, just holding that little balcony. That's what they got to right now. Charles, I mean, he just kept moving back. It doesn't look like he even wants to support anything. I think he's still looking for 007 Esports that dropped with them, but they've long gone. They're long gone. They're not gonna be there. And that's a smart play. Like, if you see at least one squad, if you see one squad landing before you, back out. If you see 2 squad landing with or before you, it doesn't matter. Just back out. You know, get a better position. Let them fight out. Let them hit each other out. And you can just get some easy kills.
Get the hell out of there.
No shame in that. No shame in that. I mean, what would you rather do? Like, stay alive with 2 members or stay alive with 4 of them?
I mean, you got to think about the time of the game too. Look how early we are in the match. You know, late game, all right, I can go with that. But now, you get the hell out of there.
Also, it's a pretty big map, so I mean, if there's a chance that you can back out without affecting how much loot you're gonna get, do it. Just move to a different place. It's a huge map. There's a lot of locations you can be in. You can probably use this time to position yourself in the zone, which is completely opposite to the playing path, essentially favoring north side of the map way more. But it feels like it's gonna come back around towards water treatment or hacienda. But we'll see how that goes. For now, though, that north side zone is probably what all these teams are going to be deciding to do. Some early moves, some early rotations. We're looking at K19 already moving in. 007 Esports is moving as well. And so is Fortune Esports down on the south side of Los Leones. All these teams are going to be converging towards the center zone, or more or less towards, I do want to say Hacienda. I know a lot of teams like playing that compound on Hacienda and San Martin as well, but how reserved these teams have been playing so far in this map, it's highly unlikely.
You know, I'm honestly very surprised that nobody really landed that area to begin with.
Yeah,
everybody opted for random other spots. You know, the past few weeks we've been casting this together. There's always been early game fights at, you know, San Martin, Pecado, Hacienda.
At least Pecado for sure, yes. Los Leones always has
Pecado,
people.
But there was only one.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're still in Pecado. Okay. They didn't land in Pecado. No. They landed with Execution and they moved to Pecado. They lost one, right? Execution, I think they turned around and got that 1 kill off the team. They landed right next to Los Leones. That was one of the 5 teams who didn't make it there.
So there we go then. Point proven. Like, this is just abnormal game.
It is indeed. It is quite abnormal. Looking at the abnormality all the way up top, we have team number 4. And looks like they are being engaged by K9 Solo Skur on top over there. Some really good plays, as we've already seen from him week after week, and also in the previous game. See how he plays this. He's played himself really well. But there's a but. If there's a team, let's say if THE right here is not within that render distance, they can just see through the mountain and see that buggy anyway. But let's see how he plays this. He's got some eyes down on the compound. He knows there's someone there. He's just waiting for his team to regroup. Where's the rest of Team 4 though? Way on the north side. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, whatever goes, they have the zone. They have all 4 up. They have a nice little split going. K19 is regrouping, almost ready to get that push going though. So what looks like is Skur is going to take that attention away. And we're going to look at some of the K19 members coming all the way around on the hill behind Brar and Jimmy right here. And from what I can tell so far, just looking at the map, it looks like they're about to get pinched. Now, Ralfinho is going to be the bait. He's already lured Jimmy out. Skur's... No! Skur, no! Oh, good shots there. Oh my god, I don't know why he was not looking there. He was not looking at Ralfinho. Ralfinho goes down unnecessarily. Now they need someone to come back. There comes Z-Knight. Z-Knight should keep pushing. Let someone else pick him up and keep pushing. Get down to the warehouse. Get down to the warehouse. Get some sights on. No? Okay. Sorry.
Ralfinho's in a tough spot right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to get this revive. Is that smoke up in the air? You see that?
No. There's no smoke up in the air. Not right now, anyway.
Dude, I gotta show you this picture.
Do it.
This. What the hell?
Ooh, Ralfinho does get picked up, and Z-Knight gets spotted. They gotta be careful. If they spray that smoke and Ralfinho gets caught again, they might even get 2 knocks there. Zero comes up again. Why is Zero not rotating? Zero, you gotta get behind him, bro. Someone get behind him. This is like perfect. Ugh.
You take a look at that and tell me something's not messed up. See that?
That's messed up for more than one reasons.
It's like a rainbow of smoke.
Oh, see what I kept saying what K9 should be doing, coming up behind them. And here we have GC Russell and GC Bolty showing them exactly how it's done. Almost as if a replay from game number 1, how they pinched team number 20 in the middle of that compound south of Yas. Now Russell jumping down. It's not spotted Zero yet, and Zero is not spotted Russell, but that means Zero is running straight into Russell. He's driving straight into Russell, and Russell's just got to hold it. And now Zero hears it, for sure. First few shots, Russell's winning those first few shots for sure. Z-Knight on a distance for some cover fire. Bolty on top can still try to make it there and get some eyes on both of them, but Zero's got to go down to a good cooked nade from Russell. Shots on a distance, that flank coming into play. Ralfinho with the single tap mini. Able to get enough damage on Russell that Z-Knight's shot will take him down, but there's not much they can do from this position. Ralfinho is too far out. K9's already lost a member. Zero's about to go down again if they have a really good nade there. Jimmy, on the other hand, is on fire. Here's a molly. Nope. Oh, beautiful. That's a really good molly. That's a really good molly. I said that's a really good molly. There you go. Back-to-back 2 knocks with that napalm. And Ralfinho is just a spectator. I'm going to call it a napalm. What's wrong with it? Ralfinho is going to be a spectator. Oh, that was a perfect molly right there, man. So good. And Ralfinho gets caught over there from Bolty on top. Finally, Bolty showing up for some action. Yeah, they're all dead, Bolty. Yeah, Ralfinho is pinched. He's not moving. He's done. All the game changers need to do is push that at this point, but he's done. Man. And it's sad to see because I kind of like I see Ralfinho over there popping some shots. Okay, you got a knock. Try to move out of there, man. Just try to regroup with the team because at that distance you're not really helping. Even with that knock, if you don't thirst them, it doesn't do nothing. Because this team is close together, so they're always having each other's back in one way or the other. I'm looking at SOM coming into play. Team number 23 is coming right around on the other side of the hill where K19 should have been pushing to pinch GC. So Game Changers coming out with all 4 up. From being 4-2 in a fight, they come down all 4 up. And K19 not so much. Again, it all comes down to like some bad decision making in the process. Like even though they were holding that fight down really, really well in the beginning, but through the end of it, K19 just gave up apparently. You know? It's like 2 of them are close enough. They're trying to provide some cover. They're trying to fight it. And Ralphino just decided to, nope, no part of it. I want no part of it. You guys have fun there.
You know, with all the hype I've given K19 tonight, it's kind of sad that they've been crushed by just 2 bad decisions in a row. Hopefully they can turn it around for Sandhawk.
Yeah, that's what disappointing.
Characteristic.
Exactly, that's what's disappointing. It's not the fact that K19 came out. I mean, I'm not putting down any of the teams. Like all these teams are more than capable of getting it, but K19 being one of the top contenders that we've seen week after week, and they've played such smart plays and such smart games, not making these mistakes, and now we see them making these mistakes 2 games in a row. It definitely is disappointing. And hopefully they're gonna turn it all around. Like they have been the top team, they have been the top fragging team, so it's not like they can't do it. It's just a matter of time. They just have to find their groove back. I think that little TPP switch actually didn't work. 14 teams still alive with 47 people trying to rotate into the zone. Some really close action between team number 19 right here and Meseeks themselves. The Meseeks is a 3-man team from what I know with Thoughty, Batman, and Bruce Lux. You working the bridge. Bruce Lux coming around a little too close for comfort over there to Faker and not quite. Oof! Look at those shots. Easy drop on Faker. Now he's heard footsteps from Trix as well. He's going to peek that, hold that. Shots on. 2 drops. Let's go. That's 2 back-to-back knocks for Bruce, and he's on a hunt, looking for the last one up. Artemis, I think Artemis is trying to make it closer as Faker falls back down from the hill, but it's only a matter of time before he gets spotted. So Artemis will have to move out from this. If you can't get it, don't push it. Just get those placements for your team. Oh my God, Thoughty getting caught with the third party though. THE again in action. Will thirst Thoughty as well. It's a 2-man team now with. Will be going against team number 4 right here. Game Changers. Now Jimmy with the distraction shots. Quick little thirst and kill. Rest 3 are on a flank. Completely on a different direction. Making or waiting for that peak. Oh, good shot from Bolty. And they're ready for push. They got 1 knock and thirst. Another 1 knock. This is the time to push. Beautiful. GC has made some really good plays and obviously some really, really smart pushes as well. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised by it, like they're more than capable of it, but they've been on a whole different level today, that's for sure. Now Bruce Lux is picked up, he's gonna fall back, use the ridge for cover. Look at those movements, he just hears some footsteps and moves out, boom. Oh, but Batman getting got. Nice moves again, moving out right on time too. They're still not out of harm's way though. They're still way out in the open with no cover essentially. Falling back, another level of ridge that might actually be a good cover for them. I got a call. Give me a quick second, guys. I'm sorry about this.
I'll try to pick up while he answers that call, looking over towards that Meseeks fight now. It looks like Jimmy getting a knock on Batman here. Oh, quickly thirsted. Is that it from? Looks like Bruce is just going to be chilling behind that house. Oh no, that's not the right move. What's he doing? Bruce. Looks like he's able to get away with it, but oh my. That could have been bad. He just ran right to where his teammate just got thirsted. Hopefully he can get away. It looks like Fortune Esports is kind of moving in that direction that he's running, so hopefully he doesn't get caught by them, but that was a very risky, ambitious play. Looks like it paid off for now for Bruce, but unfortunately losing all his teammates, and Game Changers getting a great spot on top of the mountain. Looking down, team 18 driving by Team 5 here. It looks like neither team is going to be taking shots at each other. They're just going to pass by. I think our
No,
next big fight's going to be
Bruce.
coming at water
I'm
treatment
sorry.
voodoo.
I'm so sorry. I just looked at Bruce and he just got like taken down by Team 24 right there. Oh my god. That felt bad. Okay, looking over at Team 23 and well, never mind. I was about to say some other team, but they already wiped that. The moment I came here. Is that the team you were talking about? Like by water treatment?
Well, I was talking about how Bruce made an incredibly risky
Oh,
play
yes.
to run away from game changers, only to get shot. But yeah, I was talking about looks like Fortune and Team 20 are going to be
Underrated?
getting into engagement.
Ooh,
Yep.
first knock over there for Nasty. We'll take down Wooler. Now Bean's coming around. A little too aggressive. Now he's not really giving any attention to Zway in the back, and he might just come to bite him in the ass. HyperX with some really good shots down on Bean, but Zway's been busied with Ghost. Some really good cover fire shots from the one. Will take Zway down as well. A little panic-ridden Pyrex will get a quick little knock and thirst and finally get taken down by Nasty as well. Fortune Esports losing a member, but of course wiping Underrated out of the game number 2 as well. Some good plays for Fortune Esports, of course, losing a member and getting that attention from Execution, who's got clear eyes towards them. Nublet trying to get a good little shot over there. Got M16 6-time scope. Love that on single taps. See if he can hit those though.
That's the question, right?
That is the question. They have eyes on Fortune Esports. Again, Execution, one of the like top contender teams. They're gonna wait for their mark. They're gonna wait for their time. He waits. He misses. Good shots on. A couple of hits, but misses the last few. He almost had it too. Oh my God! Dropped him down to about 40 to 50% health. And then with that ridge, I think it's just too far, man. It's just too far. You can't see every single nook and cranny over there. Every single ridge is not visible. And he almost had it, like, from the way the shots were looking. But I don't know. It's just PUBG being PUBG at this point. Still have 11 teams alive in this match. K19 being held by a thread of Ralfinho. He's barely starting to move in towards the zone, but he can't come in. He's going to have to wait it out, let the blue eat up a little bit, let these teams fight it out a little bit as they are about to. With 32 people, 11 teams, as team number 15 lays some shots down on Execution. Nyx almost getting caught right there. It's got to be careful there. Now with two teams pinching them and down to a two-man squad themselves, Nublet and Nyx are going to be holding this compound with their life. They're surrounded by some really, really strong teams here. Team 15 with a full squad coming in from a southeast side. Right behind that northwest side, they have team number 4, Game Changers, who's been dropping kills every direction. Over on the south side, southwest side, we had Fortune Esports, unless they moved. It doesn't look like they moved. They're still there. Yes, they are. Out back, team number 24 probably getting engaged as well with team number 23 right across from the ridge. Shots on Bonds right there, almost dropping them. Now Kim G is right across the ridge, from the whole team 23, and that's a really good nade on Buns, almost dropping him down. From behind comes 007 Esports, and things just got from bad to worse for SOM, team number 23. Silly, the last one up, down to 10% health. He's got to be really careful peeking that. But Kimji coming from the other side and Rax coming from the other side for team 24 will drop some really, really good shots on Bad Gur as well, dropping them down to 10% health. Zero needs a pickup. Kimji still way too up close without any of his teammates trying to close that distance and provide any kind of cover. Now, that's something that I don't see often with a lot of teams. Like most teams that I've been casting or watching so far will always find a way to regroup with the team, especially in a CQC fight like this one. But
looks like Team 23 has managed to do that. They've got everyone back revived, and now they just got to figure out how to fend off threats on, their front and their back.
They have threats everywhere. That's what's really getting them, and it's disappointing to see the way Team 24 has been engaging in this fight so far. Chapo just barely decides to move in. probably just about on time as Kim Ji lets him know that, oh, you know what, dude, I'm in zone. Here comes Kim Ji from behind. Another one knocked. Back girl goes down. Some more shots on Loverboy, about to take him down, but Loverboy will get that knock. Looks like they want to go for the thirst as well. Silly's still alive inside the blue zone. He's going to be popping some shots from the blue. Gets another knock on Loverboy, and just like that, JP Boy is the last one up. Rack's already around. Looks like Silly just saved team number 24's ass. A really good nade there, and a beautiful double kill with that nade for Silly from 007. That was on point, blasted right on his face. What a wipe for 007 Esports, coming out of nowhere, down to the last member. But they were able to take down SOM as well. But now they have another couple of teams to fight off with, namely the trio right in front, team number 24. Zone has already shifted. Some early rotations already here for Fortune Esports. Silly has been taken down by Kim Ji in the meantime. So that will be it for 007 Esports as well. 6 teams remaining. 15 people still alive. 25 minutes into the match, guys. And Game Changers have spotted Fortune Esports one more time. Nasty getting lit up. The one getting knocked. Some really good shots by Russell over there. Fortune Ghost. Oh my god. Everyone's lit up at this point. And yeah, here comes Supreme from behind. One taps into play. What they gonna do? Ghost almost knocked there. Almost knocked there. Kim G coming in from the west side as well. We'll have some eyes on Nasty in no time. Ghost goes down with a nade right there. Russell's been spotted. Didn't get a clean shot right there. A little too hasty. What is that molly? And down goes Kim Ji. Jimmy with some quick knock and thirst. That was... I don't know what that was, man. I can't even... Not at this point. I can't predict any of this. I just have to cast this. Rax coming on Jimmy. Jimmy with another laser from his M4. Will drop Rax down as well. Chap with the last one alive for his team. And team number 4 is making some quick work over here. Holding those ridges and hills to perfection. Look at that split between the team, and they don't even care, dude. All 4 up, but look at how wide they're split. Look at how many angles they're covering with that split right there. Chapo trying to make it into the zone right now, running off on the blue. Out on the other side, looks like Brar. Ooh, Rax goes down finally to play zone. Chapo just about barely makes it in from what I can tell. Yes, he does. Supreme, they moved as well, making it in. Almost gets blown up, but move out in time. Jimmy gets another one down. Chapo will go out. Team number 24 is down and out. We're down to
Game
2.
Changers.
Yep. Game Changers have beautiful position right there.
They have beautiful position. They've had beautiful position. It paid off for them in those fights defending the teams coming up the hill. They got to get over to Brar there and hold off execution. And if they can play this right, Game Changers can be able to collect themselves a chicken dinner.
Yep, it's a 2v2v4 with Game Changers in complete control over here. Now, another knock on Nooblet. They've all focused on Nyx right there. Jimmy looks like he's still engaging with Supreme, keeping them at bay. And that is it for execution. Down to last 2 teams. GC, and look at those shots. Bolty spotting Charles at a distance. Dropped him down like butter. Len the last one up on the rock. And Bolty is on its way already. Jimmy with the flank around the rock is gonna get some eyes on Len in no time as well. There it is, clean shots, and down and out goes Supreme as well. What a play by Game Changers, bro. Told you these guys are gonna pull it together. They had some really good start that first game, but I don't know, man. But this game, look at that, 16 or so kills. No, more than 16. That's 12, a 20 kill match. That's a 20 kill match for Game Changers.
Wow.
Damn. They didn't get the start they were expecting, but god damn, they did follow through, and what a way to do it. 20 kills, first position, taking down some of the top teams right there with Supreme, Execution, Fortune Esports in quick succession. From what I can tell, the last 3 teams, or the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position, were all taken down by Game Changers right there. And I don't know, I won't be surprised if Fortune Esports was also taken down by Game Changers. But they had some really, really aggressive plays that game, man. That was probably the perfect setup for Game Changers to cement their position in in this game number 2, coming off of a quite decent 5th position Erangel match to this. Yeah, that's a giant leap for Game Changers. What a game. Well done, guys.
You know, we talked about them having high kills last round, securing a top 5 finish last round, and then now them showing up again with getting a win with 20 kills. I mean, geez, props to Game Changers. Also, another good match for execution. You know, they couldn't come up with the win, but definitely good position points.
Yeah, even with the 2-man team that they were running through the end of that game, they were still doing pretty solid and still holding it down pretty well, down to the last 2 teams, and secure that 2nd position as well.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Another disappointing match for K19. You know, we've talked about them a lot tonight. Hopefully, they can turn it around for the last match. Obviously, they're going to have to if they want to come anywhere close to, you know, having a good finish for the night. So we're going to be needing to watch them, see if they can, you know, get their crap together. Also, another team, Supreme, you know, couldn't quite make it into that, you know, last group there at the end. So they obviously had a strong first match with the 2nd place. Let's see if they're able to, you know, come back and make a case for them to be the winners for tonight.
Absolutely. There's some close calls definitely all throughout the last 2 matches so far. I can already see like at least 4 or 5 teams being pretty close in the final results, but we still have game number 3, and it's still a Sandhawk match, and it could still be anyone's game. So as we set up game number 3, the room number 3, the final room of the day, make sure you guys drop some love and support for Meseeks, follow all their channels, and we will be right back with the final game of the night. See you soon. All right, back on. The room's all set up. The codes are out. Final game of the day, my guy. Ooh, I see some old names here. What's up? I was just talking about it like earlier when we were like just talking about what teams have we not seen for a while in the Discord chat. I was mentioning 10 HP, and it's so good to see you here, Bliss. Thank you. How's it going? How's it been, man? It's been a while. Yeah, Bliss is here on the chat.
Oh my God, what's up, Bliss?
I know.
Is like OG design dude. You know, Yeah, Bliss is the dude.
Yep. Yes, sir, indeed. It's good to see you here, Bliss. Thank you for joining, my guy. Always amazing to see you guys. Like, I usually don't, well, I won't say I don't, but I try not to be too busy with the chat, but dude, I haven't seen the guy in a while. I got to pay my respects. Come on now. That's an
dead.
OG.
And pay your respects. Man's not dead, Voodoo.
So you only respect dead people? What?
I mean, that's typically what you say. Pay your
What?
respects when it's someone's
No,
dead.
you can pay respects to anything. It doesn't have to be dead things that you pay respect to, Brownie. Oh my god. Jesus. It's like, you gotta respect others to give respect. Oh, I'm sorry, I only respect dead people. What? It's okay. Damn. I wish we had what we hoped that we would have for tonight as well. But like, we were hoping to get some live scoring started for this week already. We were hoping to add some more assets to the stream as well. We've been working on it too. Like, we'll probably work on those assets and release them in some other way, shape, or form. Probably see what can be done with it. If nothing, I'll just use them. I like those. I spent a lot of time with amazing OP ghostwriter as well, who was designing those. Bro, it's not easy, and I've seen him do the things he's doing over there, and bro, I can't even understand half of it. It takes a lot. It gives me like a whole different perspective into what goes into all this. Oh my god. Can never do it. All these things that these guys do. Bliss, one of the designers. Ghostwriter, one of the designers. I can't do none of that.
Bliss made lots of incredibly valuable contributions to HyperX Season 2, as obviously you know, Voodoo, having worked on it. So we definitely know how talented he is.
Absolutely, man. And it's just besides, like, it's not just limited to the designing part of it, right? Like, people don't see Bliss in action as much as he should, or rather as much as he deserves to be, because he chooses to be the guy on the sidelines. You know, he's doing all the data, all the spreadsheets, almost all the designing,
setting up
graphics,
the website integration, the player stats and the scores.
The whole 9 yards. He sits out back and just does his thing and doesn't want nothing to do with it. It's like, yep, I did it. Okay, fine. Yeah. The most humble person I've seen in a long, long time, especially on a game. Come on. Most of us are assholes. Sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
You are.
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry about being one. I'm sorry about saying the word. Jesus. Still got 4 minutes for Hotstar here. 4 more minutes.
People gotta get their shit together, Voodoo. What the hell?
I know, man. I know. I think I'm giving too much time in between the games for teams to get in, and they just take it for granted that, oh, we got time, we'll come in on time. And then we have to delay some more.
I used to be like that, so I'm not
I know that for a fact. Oh my god. Hey, but I've had a lot of fun so far, man. 2 games in, and I feel like 3 is too less. Now I feel like 3 is very less. Now that we have hardcore, FPP, and all these amazing teams battling it out, some actual good plays and strategies coming into play, and then we got a really, really good color commentator here sitting right next with me. Not really right next with me, but you know what I mean.
In spirit.
Yeah, just run with it. Just go with it. Don't question it.
I mean, oh god, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay, so we all got used to that status quo of having 4 game scrims, so having 3, it's I can definitely understand what your point is about it being kind of a shakeup.
No, I mean, I like it. I like it because I can just ask people, like, okay, here's the thing, like we've been conducting since we've started moving our scrims, or rather our events, from 4 games to 3 games. Now there's no excuse for the teams to no show. It's like, okay, some teams go, it's too late, we have different scrims and this and that, whatever the excuse be, and however justifiable it may be. As a team and as a manager, you're committing to 3 games, and if you don't play those 3 games, there's like literally nothing we can do for each other. That's the mindset that I have right now, and I want the teams, or I would really expect the teams with the same mindset as well, where they can question us, where they're like, okay, you know what, we did this right, why didn't we get the slot, or why did they get the slot, whatever it is, whatever the question is. It's just they got to come to us as much as we got to come to them. And I've seen that time and again, like these teams just decide to, okay, here's the room codes, I'll share it, I'll play it, and then go away. Like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, I guess, but it's not the community that I probably started playing in. Most of the people that I know, whether it's my clan, whether it's Brownie, who is in my clan now, whether it's Bliss or anyone else that I ever talk about, I've seen them in games. I played with them in games, and it's been it's been a blast knowing these people. It's not just, yeah, I'm gonna play 4 games with this guy, then go away. That's it. No. We talk to each other, and that was some really good time that I've had while I was very active on PUBG. Now I'm not. I don't even know if it's the same anymore. I don't know the last time I played, bro. What's the last time you played? I know it's way out there.
Months. I mean, I played with Red Eyes once, like a month or 2 ago, but other than that, like actively, close to 4 or 5 months now.
Right. It's been forever, man. And then PUBG, all this hype that PUBG is kind of building up around FPP, it's getting me so anxious, bro. I can't wait. Like, I want FPP, or rather PUBG FPP to come back, especially FPP NA to come back, but then I see this kind of response from teams who play like 2 games and they're like, no, FPP bad. Like, come on, dude. This is like the best mode ever. This is basically where I started falling in love with PUBG Mobile. If it was not for FPP, I'd probably be playing some other game completely. I already lost interest. Like, I legit lost interest in season 6. I was a TPP player, lost interest by season 5 or 6. And then I decided to just play a couple of FPP games, and it's just, I've never gone back. Like, I did go back, but yeah, I gone back. When I went back from there, I straight up quit. Like, that's it. There's no fun. Anyway, looking at the hard start time, we are almost neck and neck right there. About to start game number 3, the final game of the day. It's gonna be a Sandhawk FPP hardcore mode match. Week 1, day 2 of NAS MAS events, weekly scrims right here, and we are gonna be we will be closer to finding out who is that team gonna be, who's gonna win the first ever 2-day event right here, who's the top fragger gonna be, and which teams do walk away with some hard cash. From what I gather from the last results, hold on, let me see. Okay, let me pull those results up as well, just so I'm not talking out of my ass, right? Okay, so from what I gather from the last Thursday's results so far, we have a pretty close first and second position with Team Supreme and Game Changers, and they both won 1 game each today. Is it correct, Brownie? No, Supreme didn't win. Execution won the first game. No,
Execution did win the first. Supreme got second place.
Yes, that's true. That's true indeed. So, Game Changers already won Miramar game with a massive 20 kills. So, from what I can tell right now, they're going to be in clear lead. Execution might be challenging Team Supreme, and that's a big might, because Team Supreme has 70 total points. Execution had 38 points coming out of the Thursday's games. But Execution, some really good games back-to-back right here. They got a first position with a high number of kills, 14 or 15 kills in game number 1. They got second position in game number 2, or rather third position in game number 2 right here. Not a lot of kills, but they were able to get some really good placement points for their team. So they might just be close enough to challenge Team Supreme for that second position as well. But Game Changers so far looks like they're going to be comfortable. They're going to be very comfortably sitting in that first position coming out of the first 2 matches. Still got to see how this third one turns out. Looks like we're ready for hard start, though. Let's do it. It's not hard start anymore, but we're ready to do it anyway. You got any predictions for this one, Brownie? I mean, we've
I
seen
mean, I
that.
don't want to predict anything about K19 because they've thrown, both times so far. So
I
I
do hope
guess
K19
hopefully for
get
their
their things
sake they can
together.
pull something together. But I'm gonna either go with game changers or execution. Both have had strong matches in both games. Uh, both of them have put up high kills in both games. So I'm gonna be looking for either of those teams to try to put themselves over the top.
But then there's also the thing that a lot of teams go a little kill hungry by the time we get into Sandhawk match, and then we see them dropping. Well, last week was different because you said you're expecting a boot camp fight. There was not a single soul in there, but usually
I hope there's a boot camp fight.
we usually do see like a Painan fight, at least 2 squads for sure, but sometimes 3, 4 squads drop in Painan, then decide to scramble around away from each other. Paradise Resort, another really, I guess, good spot to fight at, but then again, like most teams decide not to drop there. I've seen some really good fight close to Quarry area or even Camp Charlie. Those 4v4s been fire to watch, cast, and even view as a viewer. So let's hope we get some action to play with in this final game of the day. Early drops right there. Team number 24. Everyone. I was about to call them all out. I'm just gonna say everyone. There's no point. So Team 24 looks like they're going straight down to Hateen Execution and the great state of North Hampshire. Looks like they're going to be crossing over around the river and try to float their way towards Paradise Resort or the compounds around it as best as they can. Boot camp drops. There you go, buddy. You got a couple. You got a couple in there. And you got some late drops. K19-0 is coming in late, while the rest of his team has already secured more or less the trench area or the north side area of boot camp at the time being. Z-Knight's going to go on the east side warehouses. I'm going to go in as well. See what's up over here. Team number 15, the Zebras are in complete control of boot camp main right now. TNO playing on the south side, 3-stack buildings on the south side of boot camp, essentially with a full squad as well. Nicely split. Looks like Rish and Shin might just want to, they might just wander all the way towards west side to get some more eyes on. K19-0, on the other hand, has been spotted by Jirai already and a couple of shots in. It's going to have to fall back to the rest of the team and see if they can come around on a different angle, because this one's not a good one at all. They don't even have the loot for it. Zero was dropping quite late away from his team. Well, you at least got your wish, Brownie. You got a boot camp fight.
I mean, I did. It looks like K19 is just like, it's been a rough night. We're just going to go boot camp. But then, just kidding. We're not really going to go boot camp. We're going to, let them do their thing. So it seems like they're kind of having an identity crisis.
I really have just 3 words for it. Whatever works, you do it. If you got to blind rush it, do it. If you got to move back, do it. As long as you can get your team out of there safely, do whatever you have to. It don't matter. So I'm not mad at K19 falling back a little bit. It will give them enough time, maybe even come up with a plan. There's no real good plan from where they are right now, unless they let Shin be the one that they want to isolate and come all the way around on west side and start taking them off one by one. Shin has that wide flank, and he's not even paying attention to any movements over on K19 sides. Let's go back to Horsemeat going on the east side right now. Still looting up. Still not interested in a full-on fight here.
Horsemeat.
Which is kind of a smart move as well, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, Shino gets caught. No, Shin. No way. Good shots over there for Jay-Z, dropping him down. Now, the rest of the team is a little too far for comfort. So if Zebra can actually go for that push. Oh, there comes K19. That's what I was talking about. They needed that wide west side push, and there it is. Noah almost about to get caught. Will get caught by Jiraiya again. K19 might just get 2 free kills right here. There you go. That's one. Z-Knight will thirst that, coming around on Noah. That was called. They do spot Horsemeat and Rish. No, Zero out in the open. No cover. What you doing? That might just cost them. Oh, he just moves into cover right on time too. but that's not enough cover. They're all bunched up together. Rish goes down as well. The third party coming into play. Horsemeat, the last one alive. K19 is aware of that. They want another free kill, and boom, there it is. Oh my god, what a beautiful few shots with that UMP over there. Skr with the shots, and that is going to be it for the time being. For TNO. I wish Vikendi was on FPP. That would be fire scrim to cast, but they don't have Vikendi in FPP mode because they're weak things.
Incredibly weak.
Some CQC fights right here between K19 and MSZ0. Ooh, some really good shots again. UMP is doing some major damage right now. No, that door does not blow up with shots. Sorry, guys.
Looks like Execution, or at least Nix from Execution, is kind of snooping in on that fight. Let's see if they're able to pick up anybody from K19.
It looks like they might be able to, but K9's coming closer. 2 down now. Last one up. Jump shot in, and Zenite will take it. Skur about to get thirsted. Now he comes around on the corner. He just barely makes it into the corner. He will be picked up as well. K19 looking good. 2 back-to-back wipes. Right on boot camp. Now, Execution, however, they kind of sort of know what team it was, who they're fighting with. Nix will probably be telling his teammates what's up over here, and they will be finding a way to get in. Wait, they're already in. What was that split, Nix? What is going on here? I didn't expect this from Execution. I didn't expect seeing this from Execution at all. Nix is going to get some talking to. Anyway, Fortune Esports, on the other hand, is running straight into team number 21, all bunched up for MA. Bean peeking a little too much. Diablo gets bites it, takes the bait, gets taken down quite easily by Ghost. Another few shots in. They need those utilities. Nasty's already down. They need utilities right now. Supreme's about to thirst Nasty right there. Bean gets taken down as well. Look at that health on Ghost, though. Oh my god. Predator trying to peek in through the window, see if he can find any. But just like that, man, Fortune Esports, they were in such a strong position in this fight against 4MA. Where's their last teammate, though? Where is... Nasty's getting picked up. Where's Fortune the one? Again, with these solos away from their teams. Now, he gets caught. Who's going to help you, buddy? Exactly. That was unnecessary. Fortune Esports are about to get wiped out as well, and there it goes. They're gonna go wipe. They're gonna get out in 13th position in game number 3. Quite an unnecessary split right there for Fortune Esports. No one helping no one. Supreme, however, right after that cleanup, will get right on top of 4MA. Now 4MA are all bunched up in one house. Let's see if Team Supreme are gonna be using those utilities or not. Doesn't look like it right now. No.
The third party effect is killer voodoo.
It really is, huh? Supreme looks like they're backing out. Well, fair enough. Team 23 is coming in now. They're about to be pinched right here. 4MA, 4-man army right here. And Charles, that wide flank from Charles. Look at that. All the way on the other side of Query. Dude, why are all these teams so far split out? I don't get it. Look at Loverboy and look at his team. Alright? Team 23. And then look at Nix and his team. Again, split out. Then look at team number 19 with a 2-2 split. Everyone split. Ooh, shots on 4MA. 1 down right there. This might just be the break they needed. Charles coming in clutch from behind. Some shots from under. 1 down. Still got Pete in the house over there. Predator trying to get some eyes off on Charles. Here's the footsteps, but Cyber is probably going to keep him busy right there. Charles coming in for the support. Yeah, that one you can open. There's Predator just sitting there. Charles hears that. Oh my god, Cyber will take him down as well. OP coming around. Charles will take him. Diablo, the last one up. No time to heal. He will go down as well. 4MA getting wiped by Supreme right there. What a push for them. What a push for Supreme right there. Well done. Alpha Wolf coming into play. Gets some shots up on Supreme right there. Ooh, gets a couple of hits as well. Almost taking Lin down there.
Maybe being split is helping him out, Voodoo.
I don't know. Helping who out?
Helping execution. Look how separated Alpha Wolf and his teammates are. Seems like it's not, you know, not negatively affecting them yet. Having that wide angle, you know, putting shots on Supreme, that was almost, you know, an extra kill for them.
I'll tell you why it's working, because the ones who are closer to Supreme are not the ones popping the shots. So they're never looking at Nooblet and Killjoy. They're always looking out back, Alpha and Nyx. Now Killjoy with that going, I don't know, that's a little risky play, especially with how split out they have been throughout the game. Now Nooblet is trying to push on the same side, no cover. Well, they have support, but no cover. And Killjoy is going to move in on the other side across the road. Again, he's got no cover and no support. That's what I mean by like this split push. There are split pushes like we saw Game Changers push on both Miramar game and on Wrangle game. That was on point both the times.
No, but you mentioned Game Changers. It does not seem like they want any kills this game, because they've just been kind of chilling at the bottom of the map.
Like
now maybe they're going placement point strategy. They're like, yeah, we got 20 last round. That's okay. Just get some placement points. And if they're doing that, like, you can't really hate them for it, because
no, not at all. That's
they can
smart
pile
move.
up these placement points. That's smart move for getting themselves that red.
It's green. It's called hard green cash.
That zone shift though.
Oh my god.
Zone shift was not friendly to them.
Nope, not one bit. I mean, they can still make it. They're not being challenged at the time being. So early rotation will still have them maybe set up on top of like Quarry Hill where execution came from. Right behind over there on the rocks. That's more or less center zone and a good little position to defend. Although you are on a hill and you are quite visible from all around, you have a lot of rocks and a lot of ridges to work around with as well. Execution right here, however, are a little too aggressive with their pushes, and looks like it's faring them pretty well right now. Lin was knocked but has been picked up. Now Charles and Cyber are trying to fall back. So is Lin and Dhruvan. Looks like they will get out of here. This is where that split would have really come in handy. Alpha Wolf and Nyx coming in from the other side of Quarry would have just finished this Supreme team. And now Supreme team decides to split in different directions, so they have more than one target to shoot at, I guess. Dhruvan goes all the way back on the east side. Shots on Charles, close range. Nyx getting that knock, but Cyber was able to drop Nooblet down. Another few shots by Nyx, almost catching him. Lin right across on the other side of the rock there, though. Nyx is too close in. He's too close in right there. Ooh, close range shots from Lin, though. Killjoy getting caught. Will be able to get that pickup going on Charles. Nyx about to get lit up. No utilities used so far. Where's the last one? Team 19 coming in from behind as well. Oh my god, dude.
This is going to be rough for execution.
This is what we were looking for in a Sandhawk match.
They better figure it out quickly, because if they don't, they're gonna get wiped out.
Ooh, 1v1 with Dhruvan. Killjoy will come on top. Will get that quick little thirst as well. He's got to go back and regroup with the team right now. Cyber still trying to find a way back. Will get taken down as well. Killjoy, or rather Nyx with the M4 this time. Out back now, engaging with Team 19. Double knocks for Alpha Wolf and Nooblet. Down to 2 men alive or Team 19 here as Killjoy and Nyx push for the wipe. Faker popping a couple of pre-fires across. Coops is trying to come all the way around. Killjoy about to get caught. Some drop shots will get caught. Where's Nyx? Where's Nyx? Gets that drop shot on Coops, but Faker will come from behind, drop him down. Nooblet gets Faker down. Oh, this is still so close. Alpha Wolf and Nooblet will have to get to work on Coops. Forget the pickups for now. It's a 2v1 on Coops. Drop him. Don't pick up. Don't pick up. Their teammates right there. They're gonna say it. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna get that pickup going anyway. Coops doesn't look like he is in a mood to engage.
Confirm the guy before you do that. You're absolutely right, Voodoo. That guy is just gonna relay all the information, but it doesn't look like Coops wanted to act on it. So
I mean,
lucky for execution there, because that could have been a very critical.
they were all bunched up together in one corner, and M249 in hand. He's running some good plays here, though. I'm gonna give him that much. Oh, pre-fire. Let's go. Nooblet. Damn. Coops with some really, really good fights over there against the full squad, but in the end, it is a full squad numbers win, and Coops goes down. What a good play, and what a lucky play for execution, really, coming out over there with a full squad, too. I definitely thought that they made that mistake like we've seen, what was that team? Team K19 make in Erangel, where they had the upper hand and they decided to stop and pick up with all the other teams just sitting right next to them, giving all the information they can find. They almost made the crucial and grave mistake right there. Somehow, however, all four up in a pretty solid position inside zone, and what a zone it is indeed. Supreme somehow still alive. However, they did lose one, right? I do believe so. Supreme lost one.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yep. Druman got knocked and thirsted. I guess Supreme will still be happy about it. Like, with all the time that they fought around Query, only lost one member and somehow, just barely somehow got away from execution as well. Now they just got to find a way to regroup inside zone. Charles the only one inside zone right now.
Charles is going to have problems when Game Changers have to come up north. Unless Game Changers is going for a Kampong strategy, which I would certainly not recommend, given how easy it is to get trapped there. But depending on which way to go, Charles could be having to fight off an entire squad by himself. And that's not even considering Team 5, Meseeks. Who is this other team? Team 24. Great State of New Hampshire, all coming in from the west, not even in zone yet. So that, west side of the circle is, like, that's where everybody is. I mean, the closest, rather the furthest that someone is Loverboy, and they're kind of bottom center zone. So pretty much everybody is on the same side of zone. So they're going to be fighting for, not much space when there's a lot more space that nobody knows that they have to work with.
Yep. Well, Game Changers looked like Russell did not quite make it into the game, and he was disconnected in their landing drop, and just about, there you go, goes down to the play zone. On the other hand, Meseeks is being held off by team number 5 right now. They're trying not to let them come inside the zone. Blaze was knocked down, but Bruce looks able to get that pickup going, and now they got to find a way all the way around to make it behind the cave and get that high ground popping shots on everyone. As long as you can keep King's Men, I don't know if they should pop shots, but looking at the map right now, they can keep King's Men at bay. They will pop a couple of shots at Supreme as well, as team number 24 gets too close for comfort right there. And if Meseeks do play this right, they might even be able to rotate all the way into Charles, secure themselves a position, and have a better start for this fight. Supreme, however, really, really holding still here. Look at that. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is toxic. Now that is toxic. Oh my god. They held their breath forever and he just ran in front of them. Cyber almost getting lit up over there by Kingsman. Will just barely get down. Oh my god, so close to zone. Cyber will have to be left behind. Lin trying to make it into zone. So is Meseeks on top. They might just be able to spot Lin at the bottom as well. For team number 24, Dottie and Kimji trying to make a way from Query right now. What a game this is turning out to be, Brownie.
And Jimmy from Game Changers ran up on that hill and ran into Loverboy of Team 23 Snaking, and he's dead. So he probably screamed, uttered some expletives. I certainly would. That's, I mean, typical Snakehawk, but you never really think it's going to happen to you until it happens to you. So hopefully Game Changers can get that revenge.
Kingsman's been taken down. Looks like by a group of team, essentially. We had some shots from Team 24. We had a couple of shots from Supreme as well. Out back, Kimji looks like they're engaging with Execution as well. Execution just barely on the edge of the zone. Will be gatekeeping a couple of teams coming in right now. K19 has their solo still alive. Is this a solo? Yes, it is. He's still alive, and I'm at 10% for the last game.
You're solo.
I mean, I can't even be mad about that pun. However bad that joke it was a good pun. Shit. Can't complain. Z-Knight. Oh, what? Didn't they hear those footsteps? Come on, New Hampshire. Oh, sorry. Come on, Nobody's Heroes. That was an easy kill for you guys.
New Hampshire.
Nope.
You got it.
Nope. I'm good.
Great state of New Hampshire.
Execution looks like they are in no hurry to be running around about in the open. Then this query zone, like for the past good 10 or so minutes, has been quite violent. Now turning their violence on Meseeks and Supreme right here. Blaze needs a pickup on Bruce, and they need some cover fire from Batman and Toddy up top. See how it goes. Bruce gets taken down from under. Oh my god. Charles getting some more shots from down under. Blaze tries to retaliate, but I don't think Blaze is aware of where he's getting shot from. He can still fall back. He can still jump over the wall. Batman gets caught out back by Game Changers. Barar coming into play. Toddy needs to come down and regroup with Blaze. Or Blaze needs to get out and probably jump over the wall. Try to get away from him. You're out in the open. You're out in the... No, Blaze. No, never. Never.
No, never.
Yeah, never ever. He can just sit in this freaking room and shoot. And every time you peek, it'll hit you. That was an unnecessary peek. Like, literally any other direction would have helped them, saved them. Across, jump over the wall, get behind all these and keep running far back. Yes. Anything but that. Oh no. I feel bad for Blaze there. Looks like Team 24 has been blessed with another zone right on top of that quarry hill. We've seen about 3 teams or 4 teams get wiped out right around there. We're about to look at the rest of them as well, apparently. The zone does not want to go away from here. Honestly, this is a terrible zone if I was playing, but as a caster, this is perfect. This is going to be fun, bro. 7 teams still alive, a handful of solos, a handful of duos. I'm looking at a trio of Team 24 as well, but other than that, it looks like every single team alive right now have suffered some losses at their hands. And everyone will be a little passive in their approach with this. Everyone knows that they have less team members. All they can see is 12 people alive. They don't know how many teams it is. In their mind, it could just be 2 full squads or 3 full squads. Who knows?
Just look at the zone video. I mean,
I know, man. Terrible.
There's part of a compound, but other than that, like super weirdly shaped hills. I mean, there's going to be tree lines, which is going to make it impossible for people to see each other. It's just a mess. Hopefully for Game Changers, they're able to find Leverboy before he snakes out another one of their teammates. But just on numbers, Team 24 seems to have the numbers advantage on everybody.
Is healing off. Bolty decided to heal off it all the way in the back.
That's
I know.
dumb play.
I don't want to say that's stupid play, but that really is.
Stupid play. I'll say it for you, VooDoo. That's
no,
my
because
job
Game
to give you
Changer
analysis. That is dumb. Okay. Like, it is way too early to be doing
it just doesn't make sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
They had full health, full boost. Toddy trying to prime that nade. Is it perfect? Almost. Nope, no mind. Hit that molly on the rock, bro. No, hit the rock. That did some damage on Charles. Another nade coming out. Thought he might just go. Oh, no way. That's it. That's the one. There you go. Almost had that too. Now, looks like Lynn will have to move away. Charles already away from there, but still out in the open, still just snaking. Not much they can do in that position. Execution, on the other hand, they will have to finally leave that sniper tower. They do have like a little house or 2 houses in that little compound next to them. But Nooblet gets spotted by Loverboy. However, some good shot exchanged between the two. Loverboy was down to about 10% health himself, but moves back right on time and drops Nooblet as well. Alpha Wolf right there will get that pickup for Team 24. They've just lost one down as well. Charles taking some shots on Toddy through the smoke, trying to get that kill confirmed. Lin drops another few good shots on Kimji and takes him down with an AK in hand. Now Game Changer turning their attention towards Team Supreme. Well, at least one of them is. Still too out in the open. Way too out in the open than he would like. Ooh, down goes Brar. And down goes Team 24.
He's still wasting meds in Kampong. That's absolutely stupid.
So it's a 2v2. It's a 2v2. I think Game Changers are just going for the placement at this point, and Bolty's, well, secured the third place for sure. And it depends how fast these 2v2 can take the other 2v2 out. You know, the other duo out.
It's just the final showdown from round 1, Supreme and Execution.
Yeah.
Obviously, Supreme is going to want a little bit of revenge, having not won a match yet. Execution, now the Game Changers is out, could come up with, you know, a second win, having gotten second place. So they can get a 1-2-1 for placement on the night. That's pretty much a game over.
This is a pretty interesting, place to be in the map, because Supreme have the upper hand with the zone. They're closer to the zone, might as well just barely touch the edge of the zone, but Execution has the upper hand with the positioning, because they will have all the cover they need coming in towards the zone, just like that. And all Lin and Charles have to work with are those two rocks, and it's not enough. Lin's already down, Charles going for pickup, and now Execution know exactly where they want to where they want to put the pressure on. Now these rocks are essentially their home. Supreme is not moving out. Execution coming all the way around. Woo! Let's go. That's a way to end it. I didn't even see that nade being primed, but that was a perfect nade from Alpha Wolf. Oh my god. Let's go. Supreme, I mean, like I said, Supreme did have the upper hand in that fight for the most part, just because they had the zone. They were closer to the zone, but not having cover and being grouped up like that is probably the thing that really cost them the most. And Execution will be elated with their performance over here. Two chicken dinners, and what a style to do this one as well, dropping another 10 kills in their favor, and a stylish final kill as well. Nade double kill to end it off with. Supreme, of course, coming out in second position for game number 3, and Game Changers in third position. And again, the same top 3 or top 4 teams that we've been looking at for the last 3 games, Brownie. It's not a surprise that these are the 3 teams we're looking at. More or less, like in my prediction, after all the scoring are done, I would be looking at let's see. I think Game Changers will take the lead. I do believe Execution and Supreme are going to be pretty close to each other, but I do believe that Team Supreme still has enough to retain their spot at second position, and I think Execution is going to secure the third position for the weekly results.
It's just, it didn't have to be that way for Game Changers. I don't know what possessed them to leave somebody in Kampong that early, but that could have potentially cost them first place on the night.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had a duo going into that circle, going against the other duos, I mean, combine that with their 20 kill win from this game 2, that's an easy win for them on the night.
Yeah,
and they gave it away. Execution is most likely going to walk away winner of the night, now having won 2 of the games, 10 kills in this one.
right.
GG's to all the teams.
Yep, some good games to play. I know it was short notice for a lot of teams, but I do appreciate all of you guys coming in and filling up the lobbies for some intense FPP hardcore mode action. Of course, we will have some announcements to make. We will be back on Saturday as well. If not, you will hear about it. Make sure, like, just know that you will hear about it. But with that said, dude, I do appreciate all the teams showing up, throwing down. Of course, I do thank NAS for helping us hosting the event. And with that said, of course, I will be leaving. Brownie will be taking your leave as well. But before that, I want to make sure that you guys that you guys do stay on the stream for a quick 5 minute as we do set up the raids, and maybe we can go show some of this Meseeks love to a different channel who needs it, right? So please stay on the stream. Don't go anywhere unless you're using the Linktree link to head on over to all the Meseeks socials and drop that follow wherever it's needed. Drop that sub on YouTube because that's what you need on YouTube. And if you want to sub on any other channels or any other platforms, do it. I'll appreciate that. With that said, of course, do not go anywhere. We'll be rating some channels. And for the last time this week, this is VooDooClaps accompanied by Brownie right here saying goodbye to y'all. I do gotta find out who are we rating though. I'm open to options.
There's this fake clapping cheeks guy. You want to get that guy? That's the only guy I know of.
Alright, I'll go for Tanji. Tanji raid coming up, boys and girls. Go show some love. Make sure you guys drop a follow for my guy. And with that said, VooDooClaps for the last time signing out tonight. Thank you so much for making this happen. We will be back live again, and you guys can obviously talk to us on our Discord channel, the links to which will be in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys have a great and a blessed day ahead of you. Peace. Damn, that music went on point, bro. I still need to raid. It ended right as I changed scenes, bro. Alright, so raid 4 Jinx is on. Did not go anywhere. Help with the raid. I will be back as well. Peace out, ladies and gents.